When printing our spreadsheet, we have diverse print configuration options. Here we have in the backstage in the File tab where we are about to print our document, we have some very helpful information. For example, in this particular case, we have a sheet which is rather large, and we see that here it tells us, when it comes to print, it will do so over 6 pages. These 6 pages are the whole of what it is going to print, which are the active sheets that we have selected. I could tell it maybe if I had several sheets in my Excel workbook to print all of them. This is not the case, but we could select print all of the Excel workbook. Now I am going to print the selection. That is, the range that I had selected at the time that I came to this page here. This is not the norm. Normally I would want the default option, which is to print the active sheet. But in this case, we have different setup options. Well, we can print on one or more sides whenever it is possible for the printer we have selected. In this moment I have selected a printer that has the possibility printing on both sides, which is why it gives us this option. There will be occasions when I wouldn't be able to do it because it doesn't have this option. The same with paper size. If we have a printer that is capable of printing on A4 or A3, logically I will be able to do it or not do it. Okay. A very interesting point that we have here in this configuration options panel that we can access very quickly just before printing is, for example, paper orientation. Paper orientation can be vertical or horizontal orientation. That is, that it puts the paper in landscape size. In this case, in a spreadsheet it is much more common than in other programs, for example, like word processors, etc., to use the tables in horizontal format, in horizontal layout of what is the paper. In this case we see, for example, in this case, it might be more elegant depending on the configuration of our spreadsheet. In this case we would use more paper because we would have 8 pages instead of 6, as we had in the vertical layout. But anyway, next we can adjust various parameters. Finally, the last option is how we want to print these 6 pages, these 6 printed sheets of paper that I am going to get when I print out my Excel spreadsheet with respect to the different copies I want to make. For example, if I'm going to make 4 copies of this spreadsheet, and each copy takes up 6 sheets, logically I am going to get 24 sheets of paper. But these 24 sheets of paper, how will they come out? Will pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the first copy come out first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the second copy, third and fourth? Or will the first sheet come out 4 times, the second 4 times? Well, this is what we can control here. By default it will print out sheets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our spreadsheet, 1 copy, then another and another copy. Let's say it prints out lists for stapling together. If I want to obtain 6 little piles of the 6 different pages, what I have to do is select the option without collating. In short, it is an option that we can access very quickly and that we have to define just before sending our spreadsheet to print.